Hello, beautiful souls. Chad Putman coming to you from St. Petersburg, Florida. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm sure you're probably not watching this on May 5th, but happy Cinco de Mayo. Anyways, wanted to create this video. I got up, slept in today, and did probably an hour's worth of breath work this morning and decided that I wanted to create my next sex positive video in my video series, Sex Positive. And I wanted to focus this one on my Onlyfans and the idea and the permission to say, fuck convention, fuck the rules, and fuck the culture that says you can't do that. So as we grow up and as we engage in our families, and as we engage in our education, as we engage in our religious institutions, our government, mass media, all of it together combined, there is a shitload of messages that we get that say, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, don't 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 do this. And one of those things is, don't have sex, right? Don't have too much pleasure. Don't masturbate. Don't talk about sex. Don't explore your penis. Don't do things that are not conventional. And, this culture, this country has experienced previous sexual revolutions, and I'm here to be part of the next one. And I'm grateful to be one of the light workers here to do that work. So I'm here with you today as a sacred intimate and as a Tantra student and as a person who loves to explore kink and loves to engage in sexual encounters with other men and a variety of men because, I keep trying lots of different flavors of ice cream and they're all really, really good. And so by expanding and engaging and saying yes to multiple sex partners, I get to have all kinds of different experiences with different human beings all the time. And so I love that. And that's just part of who I am. I'm an adventurous person, and I am not a monogamous person. I believe and identify more as a polyamorous person. But all that aside, I said early on that I was doing this video in conjunction to sharing the fact that I have created my Onlyfans account, and right now it's free. So the first 100 people that subscribe to my Onlyfans will be able to see it for free, and it will stay free until I hit 101 subscribers. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but we will see. So if you're interested in checking out my Onlyfans, which is really an unapologetic effort on my part to be naked, to be raw, to engage in self-pleasure, to share images of myself erect, aroused, gratifying myself, having orgasm. And if any of that is uncomfortable to you, then I highly suggest that you avoid my OnlyFans account and just go about your day. But if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in and would like to witness myself, pleasuring myself and having a good time, and hopefully at some point involving and doing, what do they call them? When you partner with somebody and create collabs. Hopefully I have an opportunity to do some collaborations with some other people in the near future. So that's that. So sex positive, going raw, giving it all. And I think probably one of the most vulnerable and beautiful and things that we can share with somebody else is an orgasm. I had a sponsor when I first got sober, back in my early 20s, and he used to say meetings, meditation, and masturbation. And he used to talk about meditation and actually he used to talk about masturbation and the idea that when you had an orgasm, that it was and I think he had a German word for it, and it was like a little death. And so with each of those powerful little deaths that we have a rebirth. And so to share in that really vulnerable, intimate experience with myself and to share that with the world, that's part of my sex work. And that's part of me opening up my sacred space, sharing my Kundalini energy with you all, and trusting that in stepping into this space, that others will be inspired to engage in more self-pleasure, to engage in sexual exploration, and to give yourself permission to let go of all the fundamental rules and culture and society and religions that say that you cannot experience pleasure, that you can't pleasure yourself, that you can't share in that pleasure with other people. And so this is our beautiful sacred protest, to be sexual beings and to explore and engage and just relish in it and have a beautiful, safe, and intimate time. And along the ideas of safe, always want to encourage everybody to be safe. Get yourself tested. If you are someone who has MSM sex, men who have sex with men, I encourage you to get on PrEP. And then also you can do the Doxy-Pep, which is a great kind of afterwards medication you can take to prevent transmission of STIs. So certainly safety, take care of yourself, be well. And also, you know, as a person that has identified as somebody that struggles with sex addiction, I want to be really clear that I need to be in tune with my motivations and why I'm engaging in sex, and that I'm not trying to escape a particular situation, a feeling, that I'm looking for validation, and that I just want to run and fill that cup and get all kinds of dopamine hits, right? So I really need to be mindful and take pauses and say, today feels like a beautiful day for self-pleasure. Today feels like a beautiful day to connect intimately with somebody else. Today feels like a beautiful day to get fucked. Today feels like a beautiful day to fuck somebody, to get a blowjob, to give blowjobs, to go hang out at a campground where I can run around naked and hang out and be naked and have sex with lots of people, or a bathhouse, or whatever it is. So it's really taking a moment to check in and say, hey, is this authentic? Is this real? Is this something that will support me in my spiritual development, or am I just running from something that is really, really uncomfortable? So with that said, I would say that I'm in a fairly good place. I would say that, yeah, there's some uncomfortable feelings going on in my life right now. There's some shifts and changes that are happening. One of the big ones is that I'm going to be 50 at the end of this month. So happy May 2025. And I will be 50 years old. So again, if you check out my Onlyfans, you'll be watching a 50-year-old doing his thing. So whatever that's worth. And yeah, so I'm going to be 50. And I've decided that I love travel, I love adventure, and spiritually, I had gotten a download and have been obsessed ever since that Tulum, Mexico came to me. And I had not heard of it, literally, until maybe 2 months ago. And so I've been obsessed ever since. And so I booked myself a personal weekend vacation in Tulum, Mexico, which is just south of Cancun on the Yucatan Peninsula. It's in the Caribbean. And it's a vibrant, growing beach town that really embraces wellness and all things wellness, from yoga to breath work to spirituality, and honoring the jungle, Mother Nature, Gaia. They have these incredible cenotes there, which are these beautiful freshwater underground caves with water. And it's beautiful beaches. So I'm going to be flying out the weekend of my birthday and spending some time in Miami. I'm going to crash at a bathhouse for a little bit to ring in my 50th birthday. And then I'm going to hop on the plane Saturday morning. I'll be in Tulum by Saturday afternoon, and then I'll have Saturday evening and all day Sunday. And then I fly back on Monday so I can go to work on Tuesday. But super excited and treating myself to this. And it's actually not that expensive. I have a really good flight. It's like 2 hours from Miami. So altogether, it's like a 2.5 and 45-minute flight. And I'm going to be staying in a hostel, which is really cool. So I have my own room and bathroom at the hostel, which is a little more expensive. But you can literally stay at this hostel for like $15 a night, which is incredible. So I'm super excited. And part of, this download that I'm getting from Tulum, and I've already reached out to a hotel in Tulum about organizing a kink, I think I'm going to call it Kundalini Kink retreat, possibly the weekend of Valentine's Day, so February of 2026. And hopefully partnering with this hotel and maybe some other collabs that might come and hang out with me and help facilitate some kink practices, and also just like chill time, just like embracing sex, intimacy, nudity, masculine and feminine energy, and just being present and having like a really robust, amazing, solid Valentine's Day weekend in February, if that's the weekend it happens to be. But I'm just putting that out into the universe, and we'll let the universe show me how that is going to happen. And so, yeah, so a lot of things going on. I will post a link to my Onlyfans, which is rarin to go. So when I was born, I was originally, my first name until the age of 4 was Rarin, which my mom says is spelled R-E-R-O-N, Rarin. And I've always enjoyed spelling it R-E-A-R-O-N. And so I named my Onlyfans after my inner child. And so it's Rarin, R-E-A-R-O-N, 2, I think it's the number 2, go. Or I spelled 2. I don't know, but check the link. It'll be in there. I'll make sure I post it as part of this video. And like I said, so the first 100 people will be able to see all my videos and photos, free content. And yeah, obviously you need to be 18 or over, and all my videos on YouTube state that you have to be 18 or over to watch these videos. So, but obviously, yeah, so that'll be there. And the first 100 people will be able to see all my content for free. Once I get 101, I will put a price tag on it. So if you want to check out my stuff, check it out. And what else do I want to share? So, I think I've talked about this before. Obviously, I'm also a person in recovery. I identify as a drug addict and an alcoholic, but a person in recovery. So I haven't drank alcohol or used crack cocaine in over 25 years. I did have a reoccurrence on crystal meth, and I did use cannabis one time, but I haven't drank. And so it's been a full year since March 21st was a full year since I used any chemsex related stuff. So I'm grateful for that. I have an incredible chemsex recovery crew that I hang out with and play kickball with and go out to dinner with and have luscious, wonderful relationships with. And then I'm also down here in St. Pete with my husband. And I think I've shared this in a previous video, but we're currently in the process of uncoupling. And so this will be my room eventually. Right now it's acting as our office, but soon it'll be my room. And he'll have his room, and we'll continue to do our thing here in St. Pete. He is an incredible, beautiful human being. We've been together for 21 years as of May 3rd. And we have decided that we want to create space for each other to have other experiences. And so we will continue to be close and together, at least live together for now, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's a big thing happening in my life. So I'm working through that. But I will go ahead and I will end this video, and I will make sure I include the links to my OnlyFans. And I just want to send a message of love, compassion, encouragement, understanding, and completeness to each and every one of you out there, that this is a beautiful life. It's a beautiful world. Go live it, go explore it, go expand it. And if somebody told you you can't do it, go do it, right? Go do it. If it's in your heart, if it's in your intuition to explore, expand, engage in sex, have sex, Try something new that you've never done before, whether it's sex or creativity or job or whatever you have to do to answer that call in your belly. Give yourself permission to do it. It's an incredible experience. And even if we fuck it up, right? Even if we fuck it up, beautiful things come from disaster. And I'm not encouraging you to blow up your life. I have done it several times and it's painful to dig out. But I'm telling you, giving yourself permission to fuck it all up, not do it right, and stumble upon the truth that lives inside you is an amazing experience. And so I will continue to do my best each and every day to live my truth. And I will do my best to share that with you as often as I can. And with that, I will close. I got a couple sessions coming in here shortly, and checking in with my sex shaman, sacred prostitute workshop group that I was in Costa Rica with in about an hour. So I'm going to go do that. And much love to each and every one of you. Feel free to email, text, or call. Don't call me. Text me or email me, and I'll get back to you. And we will figure it out. All right. Much love. If you'd like to connect with me on an individual basis and you're in the St. Pete, Tampa area, hit me up. We can schedule a virtual session and or a coaching session or an intimate touch session, my tantric touch work. And stay tuned for a potential workshop in Tampa with Justin in June. And more to come on my plans to put together a Kundalini Kink workshop in Tulum, Mexico in February of 2026. So much love. Check out my Onlyfans. Yep, I did it. It's a thing. It's out there. Watch me give myself all kinds of beautiful pleasure and have a little death. Much love. Take care. Bye.